What's up, beautiful people? Thank you for joining your boy Marquise on another episode of Buy That Toy. Man, I did a little hunting over the weekend, found a couple of things, checked out some deals. Target sales are hitting. We found some stuff that we've been looking for. Very excited about all of that. And check this out. Your boy got a new toy that's not necessarily related to the toys that we're getting on the channel, but I got these meta glasses and it is making hunting way fun. All right, I'm able to keep my hands free, record footage just by looking at it. So check it out. This is my first hunt using my meta glasses. Let me know what you think. I'll be right back with you to go over the haul and all of the stuff that we got. It's weird how in Ollies you gotta check the girls section because they got all your turtles over here. Surprised they're not on the boys aisle. But Ollie's is having Ollie's days, so you gotta check and see what's going on. Nice little Jurassic Park setup. Let's see what else. Girl stuff. These things are always cool, but $19.99 seems like a lot. Fun to do a little photography and stuff with that. Yeah, the little people. Those are cool. Not anything that I need. No kiddos, so we'll be skipping that. Same thing. Mario Brothers, Peach, $9.99. Get a 15% off if you need that. Got the toys over here for the little tykes, the little kids. Coolio, but not anything that I need. So we got right here. Yeah. It's kind of the same stuff, but now's a good time to pick up something if it was on the low and you didn't know if you needed it or not. Puzzles and whatnot. Starting lineup. Luca, bad jersey. The X-Jet is down here. That's pretty cool to see. Same old legends we've been having. A lot of it is the same old. Nothing that I think we really need. The games, this versus game, I wonder if that's any good. $14.99. You know, if you're a game guy, you just like to pick up a couple of things, those would be pretty fun to have. Now, some of those legends that have been on the rack forever are still here. And if you need them, now's the time to grab them. Nothing new. Could give me a kickback, 15% off. That'll be $8.50. This would be dope. Won't be mad at a kickback. X-Jet. Can't believe how many of these things I got. It's $12.99. Wow. Yeah. Super Surfer if you need one of those. Unfortunately, we don't have any new figs over here, so that sucks. Oh, we got the little small studio series figures. That's pretty dope. All right, I think that's gonna do it for Ollies. I think I looked over this. If you need the 2-packs, Kevin Owens, Stone Cold Steve Austin, that's pretty dope to see. $12.99. Was that the Miz and Gunther? Okay. You're a wrestling fan. Why is this guy still $15.99? That's crazy to me. Invisible Woman, $7. Walking in Target. You know, I've heard that we got the sales and stuff going on. Trying to see if I can find that Iron Man for the Lowski or any of those other Marvel legends. Maybe a couple of those He-Man figs from the Origins line have gone on sale. Let's go see what we got. On our superhero section, again, very skimpy. Oh, they've got the new Rogue. I'm gonna have to grab that. I missed that the first go around. Definitely gonna have to get that. That Hour Man's just sitting. I've seen some places have Transformers and stuff on sale. This one does not. So you do got the new Grimlock. Not a huge Transformers gun, but I'm liking him a little bit more. Megatronus looks sweet as hell. I don't know. I might skip Megatronus. I can't go too far down the rabbit hole. Just gonna get my staples from a Transformer standpoint. Things that'll be cool to see. This guy is just sitting. We'll scan him. See what's up. So the toy section is pretty much emptied out, and not a lot of sales figure stickers over here. Let's see. Turtle van. 19? Okay, that's pretty dope. I don't need that turtle van, but that's dope to see. Alright. I'm about to scan this bad boy because he's ringing up on sale everywhere, so we'll give him a scan. Heard that Sting's on sale. Not something I need, but I heard this on sale. This guy's over at Ollies. Pokemania if you want him. Still waiting on this bad boy to go on sale. I'm just gonna scan it on GP just to see. I do want this, but $15 or less. They're just sitting here. Nobody's buying them, so you got to be able to get this for the low. This location has one of the smallest NECA Funko sections, but the Funkos are still 30% off, so you might want to get out here and check it out. Nothing that I really need. Let's see here. Cool to see this Dracula popping up. Like the black. I think I might want to get one of the other variations. I'm not sure, but that figure does look good. I'll be getting him at some point. What else we got? Oh, Karai from the last Ronin. The figure does look good. Might have to check her out at some point too. Not enough plastic for me though, so skip that one. Not a whole heck of a lot over here. Nothing I just gotta get. This looks dope. I do like the comic book cover Funkos. They are kind of big. It just seems like they take up a lot of space, but this is an amazing one. The Todd McFarlane comic book cover, I believe. I might have to get that one. Alright, that's all we got over here. If you're a Lego fan at Walmart, you gotta come here and check out the clearances. I do occasionally buy Lego sets. They got some on sale. I like to build them in my spare time and just relax and chill. So yeah, just check them out. Like that one, Dobby, $30, regular price $44. Seems like a pretty good deal if you're into Harry Potter. Let's see what else we got. Is that the Sandman battle for 26? That's pretty dope. I still want that Marvel Legends sign, or not Marvel Legends, that Marvel sign. That one just looks cool. Just some stuff worth checking out if you're a Legos fan. I'm not, all in on Legos. I don't buy every set, but if I find them at a good price, I'll pick them up. On my Walmart over here is Purity Bear Bones. This one doesn't do G.I. Joe anymore. Transformers are lacking. You got Red Alert. Gears, this is hanging out everywhere. The Bumblebee sold like crazy, but Gears is still here. We might be able to get that bad boy on sale. Those Marvel Legends with the retro card, still here, just not in love with them. I'm looking for this Iron Man on sale. If I can get him from 12 or 15 bucks, I'll go ahead and grab him. Any of those other ones at that price, I'll probably get as well, but I'm really looking for that Iron Man at a reasonable cost. Star Wars. I've been trying to decide if I should buy these turtles. This was not necessarily my turtles, if you will, but I do remember watching the cartoon from this era, and I did enjoy it. So, you know, it was just cool to watch, even as an adult. Regular Mutant Mayhem stuff. So, yeah. You know, we're going to check the NECA Funkos, see what we got. NECA Funkos. So, the bikes are showing up at 27 now. I think these were 35. I've got the figures. I'd like to have the bikes. They're just going to take up so much space, but they do look awesome, so we might have to get those. These are good figures if you don't have them. Got them on sale. They're just sitting here. They're actually pretty cool. I like those a lot. Other NECA stuff. Statues. I'm not a huge statue guy, but I'll buy one every now and then. This thing should be free at this point. Nothing really. Oh, Max. Look at you moving. Oh, that's dope. I don't know, this might be one I have to get at some point. Nothing crazy. That belly bong. I got the original color. I don't need two colorways, but yeah. Groundskeeper Willie finally showing up here at Walmart. A couple more of the Jack Specific Simpsons figures. Those look cool. I got me a Bartman, but that'll probably be the only one I get for now. Not going too far down that rabbit hole. I got excited when I saw this guy the first time. Now he's all over the place, this Cobra Commander. He might mess around and show up on sale. Faker's showing up. Dope. Ton of April O'Neil's. I'm sure she'll be on sale. She-Ra, Montana, Masters. Cool figs, cool figs. Wrestling. Transformers over here is lacking, but it's all good. All good. Not trying to go too far down the Transformers rabbit hole. Just pick them up when I see them. More Motu, Turtles of Grayskull. Nothing new, but a few things. Still see the same old there. Star Wars. Again, nothing new, not too much. Mutant Mayhem Turtles. Nothing that I need. Cool to see. But yeah, that little Leo, that's pretty dope. Superman stuff is showing up, and that's cool. Alright, let's go over to the NECA section and see what we got. We'll go with the Funkos over here in NECA. These comic book cover Funkos really look good. They just take up space and everything, and you can't collect them all. I do like those a lot. I'm actually waiting to catch this guy on sale. I would like to get him. But also, really love this Captain Cole. Like that figure, even though the body mold is the exact same as the other one that came out in the Page Punchers with the comic book, I'll still like to get that one. Motorcycles aren't on sale here. Nothing we haven't seen from a Funko NECA section, but you always got to check it out. Found the Superpowers T-Craft. Oh, that's dope. Don't think I'm gonna pick it up, but it's cool to see. Maybe it hit clearance and I'll grab it. Got the end cap for Superman. And gold label, he's just dirty. None of the Superman figs that I want. I do want that cyborg Superman. Is he back there? No. I'm almost positive this guy's gonna be on sale at some point. Yeah, that looks nice, but not for me. So if you're a wrestling guy, dunk the coin. Dunk. I can't even get out. Well, it says Bushwhacker Bill, but he's got on a Doink the Clown mask. I don't remember that era. It's like the Godfather's on sale. Let's see. Anything else? Turtle Playhouse, 39, built that. That was pretty dope. This is showing up at 20. I'm gonna wait till it gets to 15% off or more, then I'll grab it. This Moff Gideon looks dope. Not a Star Wars black collector, but for 17, maybe might grab him when he goes down a little bit lower. Snake face is $10.99. Picked him up earlier. Stoked about that. Let's see. We're gonna scan Thunder Punch He-Man and see what he's talking about. That's for sure. Definitely gonna get that soon. The new pizza van looks dope, but I don't need it. I don't know why, but for some reason I like that version of it. I guess that would have been the early 2000s Shell Razor. Maybe if it goes on sale, we'll consider it. And Mutant Mayhem Mutations figs are on sale. Alright, let's go check out the other side. This just looks cool. Maybe one day when it's at Ollie's, I'll grab one of those for no reason. The Professor is 17 and still holding strong to the peg. $10 or less, I'll grab one. Still got Miles hanging out here. A whole ton of Miles. I got a CT Toys Miles, looks a lot like that. Don't feel the need to get that one. It's Jamie Foxx. I was here the other day and it was still ringing up 27. I'm guessing because it's sitting there, it's ringing up 27, but we'll scan them just to see. Our Man is probably going on sale soon. Oh, and they've got Bumblebee for 17, so that's dope. Let's see here. There goes another Grimlock. That's cool to see. Badassatron B127 is $13.99, but again, I'm not gonna do every Transformer. Hold up. Overload is 54. Studio Series. It was 54. He's now 38. I just do not need him. Less than 38 maybe. But right now, I'm going to skip him. Alright. Let me go do some scanning and see what stuff is ringing up as. Oh, Jamie Foxx, 27. We'll scan him anyway. Funko still 30% off. Ton of NECAs and Pops and all of that. Remember when everybody was going crazy for the stump wrestling turtles and they're all over the place. Turtles in disguise. Ton of whatever. Look at that. Turtle little people, those are pretty dope. There's this evil Leonardo. Pretty cool. Maybe one day for 20 bucks or so. Don't really need that. Mikey. If you're a pop person, you gotta check this out. Now, for whatever reason, I like this Soundwave and Rumble, so maybe one day. Oh, Lilo's Home, that's pretty dope. These itty bitty pop scenes that they're doing are pretty dope. Odds mods, those things look pretty cool for whatever reason, but I don't think that they're a hit, so they should be everywhere. And this thing is still here. Just don't think that people went crazy over the Joker mobile. You can probably grab that. That's probably gonna be on sale real soon. I'm gonna scan it just on GP just to see what it's going for. Yeah, pops look cool. Don't see anything I just gotta have. More collectibles. I know for me, I kinda want that guy, but I'll get him on sale. Mum Right Ever Living is cool, but it's just not something I gotta have. All right, good people. I hope you enjoyed that footage, man. Let's go over the pickups and let me show you everything that I got. All right. First off, something that I didn't record. So a couple of days ago, I actually went to this big open flea market that we have here in Arkansas. It's a little outside of the city of Little Rock, but about 15, 20 minutes away from me. I wanted to check it out just to see if I could find something for my flipping challenge that I'm doing. And there wasn't much out there, but it was fun to go to and just hang out or whatever. I gotta show you something that I actually bought that I think is kind of funny. So I found this sound wave, and I was like, oh, okay, this is a pretty cool little figure. No accessories, but all the parts appear to be there from the actual figure. The eject still work. So I was like, hey, let's get this sound wave. Even if we're just selling the figure, we might be able to sell this for $7 or $8 or something like that. I only paid $3 for it. But I got it home and I noticed something. It's sound wave, if you can see, that is Optimus Prime's head. So I had a little chuckle when I noticed that. So we're gonna take this guy and transform him and just leave him into his alt mode and just let him sit. I think that this is the sound wave that transforms into the ship. Not anything special, but I found that comical. Sound wave with an Optimus head. I did not notice that until I got home. All right. Another pickup that I found at that flea market, not anything spectacular. This is something I just wanted for the PC, the personal collection. This little Frogger game was like $2 or $3. It still works. It comes on. Frogger is a classic. If you grew up in the 80s, you played that game a billion times before. That's not anything special. It was just something that was fun to have. So I picked that up for $2. All in all, I spent $5 out there, and it was just a little fun, just something to do. All right, but that's not the real stuff that we got. Let me show you the real pickups that we got. So first things first, let's start here. Again, this is something that wasn't recorded, but I want to show you what I got from Whatnot. Now, when you're whatnotting, let me caution you to make sure that you pay attention to what is on the screen and what is actually being sold. So I jumped into a Whatnot, and there were a couple of items up for sale, and I was like, oh, sure, we'll bid on them. And I got lucky. I thought I was just bidding on this guy, right? What's his name? Ground Chuck, I believe. Thought I was just building on this guy, but I got lucky and got Storage Shell Leo too. Storage Shell Leo. Oh, and he's got a few of his accessories with him, so this was pretty dope. This was a $6 bid off of Whatnot, so just pay attention. Sometimes you just get lucky. So this was pretty dope. This was a figure that I loved when I was a kid. I just like the fact that he was a Red Bull. I just remembered having him late in the Turtles game, but very happy to have him. And got Storage Shell Leo. $6 for both figs. I think that that's a win. No accessories or anything with Ground Chuck, but just a great little pickup. So pay attention on Whatnot. Sometimes you'll get lucky. I think that one was a good pickup for $6. All right, something else I got from Whatnot. I'm trying not to go too far down this rabbit hole, but a deal's a deal. And this was the unmasked Batman. That's Thomas Wayne from Flashpoint. Bruce's father. In the Flashpoint story, it's Bruce that actually gets unalived, if you will, by the criminals, and Thomas Wayne takes up the mantle of Batman, and as you can see, he's got pew-pews, all right? And so this was the unmasked version. I thought this was pretty cool. It was on Whatnot. I think I paid about $9 for this figure. Once again, a great little pickup. Pretty happy to have it. So yeah, we got that bad boy, and I'm stoked to have it. So boom, we got that. All right, so those are a couple of Whatnot steals and deals that I found. Might have paid a little bit more for that. I don't know, maybe 11 or 12. I can't remember. All right, let's get to the good stuff. Okay, so we did that. Boom. All right, so we were in Target, as you can see. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I forgot something. There's something that I don't have. Oh well. We were in Target, as you can see, and Target has some sales going on. You got to check out the Targets if you're looking for those sales. If there's anything that you're looking for, go to Target right now. They got the sales going on. The Iron Man from that retro card wave is still out there, and a lot of Miles Morales and a lot of that Savage Land Professor X. That Savage Land Professor X, I look at it and it's like, okay, it's cool. Maybe I don't necessarily have to have it. Maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't. But for me, Savage Land Professor X, it's got to be a $10 or less figure. It's for whatever reason just not something that I gotta have. Now that Iron Man, the more and more I look at that sculpt, the more and more I like that ultimate version of Iron Man. So if I can get that at 50% off, I'll get it. I'm willing to roll the dice and wait on that Iron Man because there are so many targets where he's just sitting on the shelf. So I don't feel compelled to go out and buy him. The other figure the other thing that I'm really waiting to go on sale a little bit lower is that Horde Sketch 2-pack. It was $29.99. Now it's $20.99. For me, once it gets to $14 or $15 or less, I'll pull the trigger on it. They are just sitting on the shelf. So I'll get those when they go on sale. But this is what I did get from Target. So Snake Face, boom. This guy was on sale for $10. So we'll get him and put him with the retro carded Motu stuff. Gotta love it when you can get it for $10 or less. Like that figure. Looks like a man Medusa, if you will. So yeah, pretty stoked to have him. Got him at $10. So we'll throw him on the old shelfy shelf. Then I got lucky and I found this bad boy, Darklun. And that one made me so happy. This is Destro's cousin, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll be cracking him open real soon and posing him up and putting him with the G.I. Joes. But I am very stoked to have found him. Ironically enough, he was the only one from that wave, the new G.I. Joe classified in that particular Target that I was in. So when I saw that bad boy, it was an instant grab. So stoked to have found him. The last thing that I got for you guys that I was able to pick up was Rogue. So when the X-Men 97 characters originally came out, I told myself I was not going to get Rogue. I didn't need it. I was like, I don't need that. It's just a regular fig. It doesn't look special, but man, I missed out. And I thought about it, and you've got to have for your X-Men, you have got to have Rogue in this costume. This is the costume that you need Rogue in. This is her X outfit. You got to have her in that. And so I finally found her. She popped back up. They were doing a re-release. So stoked to have her. Very excited to have her. So I got the three from that first wave that I wanted, which was Rogue, Bishop the first go around, and Gambit. I know that they're re-releasing Wolverine, but I will not be buying that Wolverine. 9 times out of 10, I'm probably going to get that Marvel Legend 2-pack with him and Silver Samurai. So if I get that one, that's too close to it. And I still got Astonishing Wolverine over here on the shelf that I haven't cracked open. Plus, Heat Claws Wolverine looks like the same Tiger Stripe outfit. So I heard good things about that 97 Wolverine, but I'll be skipping that one. So yeah, but I got my Rogue. So that's it. That's what I got for you guys today from a pickup standpoint, man. I'm very excited about what I had. And I tell you the truth, man, I'm getting a little overwhelmed because I've acquired so much stuff here recently. It's all at my feet. You can't see it right now. So I've got to sit down and just crack some stuff open, rearrange some stuff on the shelf, put some stuff up, hang some stuff on the wall, and do all of that. So we might be just recording a video where we're opening figures and looking at them and doing little mini reviews real soon. I don't know. Tell me what you guys thinking about that, man. Maybe I'll do a live and see if 2 or 3 people will jump in with me and we'll just crack some figures and talk a little shop and just have some fun. I don't know, man. But yeah, I definitely appreciate you new guys, man, coming to the channel, man. You're pushing me up over 300 subscribers, man. I want to get to 500. Once we get to 500, we're definitely going to be a giveaway. I better start buying stuff for the giveaway real soon or else it's going to hit my pocket. So that's what I'll start doing when I go out on these hunts. I'll be looking for a couple of things to add into the giveaway pile. And once we get to 500 subscribers, I'll let you know how we're going to do that giveaway, all right? All right, until next time, guys, I appreciate you for coming over. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell on. That's what I meant to say, all right? Remember to go over on Instagram, check us out at Buy That Toy. You know we're here on YouTube at Buy That Toy. And on TikTok, it's at buy.that.toy. Until next time, guys, remember to get off the couch, hit those pegs, and go buy that toy. Peace.